So the other day I'm sitting and I'm reflecting. And this comes from, you only could think this way if you unbiased, you're empath. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say a lot of power come from being an empath. You know what I mean? And regardless of how much these people did to me in my community for no reason, like literally targeted me, sold me out, like constantly antagonized me every day, costing me all this money, hacking me, and I'm like, bruh, what the fuck do they have over their head? You have to think this way because when I moved in this community, it wasn't nothing like this. So what could they even be leveraging over certain people's head, even around, in this community? Because I did nothing to fuck with them. So now that you seeing they leveraging things over people's head, these people, motherfuckers, you already know how people do. You know what I'm saying? And if somebody digging up dirt, and we have no privacy. See, this is that once you see that you really have no privacy and how easy it is for these people, bro, it's easy for them to get leverage over people's head, bro. Even if it's something they just don't want coming in the open. It might not even be nothing crimp. Some people just afraid of certain things that are private to be brought to the light, or certain things like somebody they love, things being brought to the light. You have to understand this. You do really have to see things differently. I'm not saying it's right, and it don't make it no right or no better or nothing, for people to sacrifice you still. You know what I'm saying? Like I always tell people, Jesus didn't die for our sins. He died because of our sins. Like, because for our sins could be looked at in two different ways when you really look at, like, for our sins and for our sins. Like, he died because of our sins, nigga. He was the cover up. You know what I'm saying? He was the sacrifice. Everybody, when it came down to it, everybody, in order to go along and get along and shit like that, and stay under the radar, they sold him out from the story. That's what I got. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't no nigga. I'm a die because you sinning. Like, what? Like, come on, son. Like, come on. But that's what it becomes, man. You have to understand every single body getting leverage. Everybody, including you. They trying to figure out any kind of leverage they can use over your head, or any kind, even if it's guilt, even if it's things that made you a victim in certain situations. This is why you have to have 100% self-acceptance. And, like I say, I don't speak to the criminals right now, even though I was a criminal. You know what I'm saying? I'm not knocking nobody lifestyle, especially if you ain't affecting nobody else. Like, you just out here trying to do the best you can and make a living, like, and you're not affecting other people. You know what I'm saying? But again, I'm not into no criminal activities, and things like that make targeted individuals very vulnerable. You know what I mean? Because that is things they can use against you. Period. You know what I'm saying? And then that is ways they will get leverage over your head. I couldn't. I know I could never be a criminal again, even though I changed my life a long time ago and got away from it. And it just is what it is. I 100% know because I have fucking eyes on me, and I expect them to be on me for the rest of my life. And it's cool, you know what I'm saying? It just put a bigger it helped me, you know what I'm saying? It put, like, thank you, you know what I'm saying? Even though I was almost at 90, I was like at 90% never going to be a criminal, 100%. Like, no, I can't say 100%. I would say like 90. I'm 100% now. Fuck it. I would be the stupidest to be a fucking criminal. You know what I'm saying? If I get locked up for anything, it's going to be a fucking misdemeanor, something I'm coming home from tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? I would be fucking stupid. Everybody you have dealings with, it don't matter if you go and buy drugs from somebody, they're going to be looking for, how can I exploit this person in any way, I'm going to get to, they could leverage anybody. They could just put a stingray on a block or next to their house, follow they could track people. Just really see this. Now you see that you can't trust nobody. You have to trust people accordingly. You know what I'm saying? Everybody. It don't even matter. Even spouses and stuff like that. You trust and you love this person until they have leverage over somebody else's head that they really love. You know what I'm saying? And the sad reality is that they love more than you when it comes down to it. I know we don't like to measure these things, and especially me. Like I wouldn't want to, my mate to have to measure me against her mother or her father or her sister or her brother or her cousin or her uncle or whoever. But you have to think like this now. Now you have to really think, would this person sell me out for these kind of people if somebody else is getting leverage over the hell over their head, because all you think this person is your friend, you think this person love you, and they probably do, and I'm not saying they don't love you, you know what I'm saying, and that's another reason I'm telling you, stop taking things so personal and really just understand. But just say somebody close to you. It don't matter whoever it is, your siblings, your mother, your father. Say one of your other siblings get caught up and get locked up, and they have big leverage now. Now they can help this person out and get this person. These people have the power to do that. You know what I mean? Get people out of jail. They literally have the power to do that. They have the power to put people in there too, especially if they have something over their head. You know what I'm saying? Now these people, like I said, they talked about setting me up a lot, but that's things that can make them vulnerable. The best advice my lawyer gave me is don't lie. These people understand getting caught up in lies and committing to lies, and I think that's why I don't know what they could possibly be telling them people. You know what I mean? A lot of people out here have rumors and shit, and I don't know if they be just making them up in their head. You know what I mean? So they had rumors and planted like, oh, they telling them I did this and that they do, and that might be part of guilt. You know what I'm saying? Of thing I dealt with these things, and it's really basically nothing they could leverage over my head, and that's why I speak so boldly and so freely. That's what gives me my confidence. If anybody wonder what gives me my confidence, it's literally the good that I did and the changes that I made in my life over the last, I would say, 20 years. You know what I'm saying? A long time. You know what I'm saying? It's been a minute. I told you, I always been on a path of self improvement and development and acceptance. I was somebody